So this one is, what's the one tool you need to be the most successful to train your dog? A client of mine was telling me a story about dogs not being on their leash, and sure enough, I'm seeing more and more of it. So the apparatus, I'll go with the apparatus first, that everyone needs in order for it to be the most successful training, relationship, whatever you want to be, just having the best obedient dog. Fucking client was texting me, sorry. What's the one tool you need to have the most even obedient, successful, easiest way to train, or whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying, however you want to word it, the one tool that you need in order to make, your life easier with your dog. So I'll say the leash. You don't have a fucking leash, get a fucking leash, okay? This way the dog can walk, it's got a form of corrections, it'll solve a whole lot of issues that you're having inside your house. I guarantee you that much, because most dogs run rampant in the house. Outside they might be a little bit better, but if I see certain dogs acting the way they do outside and how their handler lets them act outside, I can only imagine what it's like inside. Because traditionally dogs act even more well behaved outside because there's actual corrections. They're like, okay, you got to be on good behavior, otherwise they're going to embarrass the shit out of me. So, but when you're in the house, that's when it's like, okay, free rein, go. So, the leash. I would say having a good solid leash. And if you want to even go one step further, different lengths of leashes. You can have a pull tab, you can have a 6-foot line, you can have a 10-foot, 50-foot. I think Larry Cohen just had a good video on different lengths of lines, and he went all the way up to 100. I got a 50-foot, but he actually has a fucking 100. So, and again, just creating more corrections and obedience at a greater length. So I would say the best way in order to have the best success rate of training your dog in a form of like proofing it and, making it very obedient and high stressful and distraction areas is a good solid leash. Now, because I like to also ramble on about the philosophical side of things, the best tool that you can have to have the most success training your dog is patience. Holy shit, the amount of patience it takes is huge. It's tenfold. I mean, even some of the best trainers get edgy and want more results faster, quicker. We all do. We're fucking human. We want the now. We want to skip the grueling part and all the trial and error and the failures and everything. We just want the end result now. So this is where patience comes in. Even last night, for me personally, I lost my patience with Ava because she was just going rampant again with my foot being the way it is. I haven't been able to take her out much, so I've been just doing some stuff in the backyard, but she needs that stimuli. She needs that external stimulus in order to get what she needs in order for her own growth and obedience. So when she gets, cabin fever too much, she gets a little edgy, and that's when my patience tired, especially after a long day of work. And it's just, you're over it. We all have bad days. Training dogs, you're tired from work. You got your responsibilities at home with your spouse, significant other, and all that, and then you're still bringing shit home from work, and your patience gets tapped, and then you have this, young pup there to take care of. Some days you're just over it. You want it now. You think they should be better than they are. You want them to be better than where they are at. But patience is going to be your biggest rate of return. That's where you're going to get your ROI. When you got patience, even when they're doing shit wrong, is just a next, just forget about it. I think it was one of the videos where I said that's the new philosophy, is just forget what happens now and just focus on the next. And that's what you can do with your patience, is just, okay, it's one session out of how many we do on a given day. It's one session as, we do at a given week. And then a month, a year, just thinking about that and how it all just compounds. So as long as you're having patience with your dog and you're putting in the effort, that will be your greatest tool. That is how you're going to get your greatest success, is just putting in the work and being patient just like in life, be patient. Good things come to those who wait, and this is no different. So be patient and watch your dog grow, not just physically, but mentally, and become a strong dog. Done.